What's up, everybody? Tamzubela back at it again. iDyan on the Run, episode 11. Can you guys believe it? It's been such a short journey, but also such a very, very long journey. It's taken us some time to get here, but we're here nonetheless. And you know, we bring you nothing but the best. Today, I've got the honor and the privilege of having a top runner, a top runner in the building. Yeah, I'm seeing him today. One of the few times where I'm seeing him wearing a top. I seldom see this man wearing a top, but I'll let him introduce himself to you. I've got
Siya Mashele.
Siya Mashele, the legend.
My brother, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you, man. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks.
100%. Thanks so much for making the time for us. I know that time is a very precious commodity out there.
Ish.
And again, looking at you and what I've seen you do, time every second counts.
Every second counts, trust me.
For sure. So thank you so much for making the time and joining us here today. iDyan on the Run is the name of the show. And we speak about this thing that we are in, right? This thing that I believe you are in as well.
all in.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll first start by asking you to kind of tell us, Uguti, what kind of a runner are you? Are you a social runner? Are you a top runner? Are you an elite runner? Are you a serious runner? Where do you fall in? Are you a runner at all?
I'm actually, yes, I'm a runner.
Sure.
I've always been a runner.
Okay.
Running was the gateway to my fitness journey.
Okay.
But I'm a social runner.
You're a social runner.
That happens to have sets goals and reaches them.
Okay.
So I think the goals is what makes me seem like a professional runner, but I'm still a social runner.
Okay.
I still can relate to anyone. But
Okay.
then just that the goals sometimes intimidate people. Mm-hmm. But then we need goals so that training can make sense, you know, because I'm someone that's driven.
Sure.
Like whatever that I do, I just try to make sure that it turns into gold. So
Okay.
even with running,
Okay.
because trust me, I was like any other runner. But because I told myself that I wanted to do it and I just put in the effort. And I find myself here now.
100%. And you find yourself in a position whereby, like, we look at your Instagram, right? Which is what, Siya Mashele, I think across platforms. And we look at that and we look at how dedicated you are, right? I don't think a day goes by without me seeing a post from you or something alluding to it, right?
Yeah.
Where does that start? It's like, where does that come from? In terms of, you've said your fitness journey started with running. I want to go a little bit back. Let's go there.
So I started, so Siya Mashele is a boy from the township.
Okay.
I'm from Deep Kloof, Soweto. And my running journey started at a primary school called iDyan Primary School. Mm-hmm. That's where I made CGA.
Okay.
I think I was doing grade 6. I was specializing in 1002.
Okay.
And
CGA is Gauteng, Central Gauteng.
Athletics.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when I made the team in primary school. So I beat all the schools in Soweto, in District 12. And then I find myself now competing with like all the provinces, other provinces. And then, yeah, that's where my love for running sparked. I went to high school. I was taken to the wrong high school. I wasn't running then.
Okay.
So the school wasn't big on running.
Okay,
So
sure.
I had to fall into soccer. And
Sure.
then I played soccer in high school. And then tertiary, when Adidas Running wanted to start the running club,
Yeah.
I was big on fitness there, but not running. And then
Fitness, not running. What's
running.
fitness?
Fitness, I was training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I would just incorporate just 1 or 2 runs a week. And then when Adidas wanted to start the running club, the first one in Africa, they put me as part of the team. And that's where I saw the niche.
Okay.
I was still working as a journalist then, because I've got a journalism degree as well. I was still working as a journalist. I interviewed Kabelo Mabalane when he released his book, I Ran for My Life. Believe you me, I resigned from that day.
What?
I resigned
After that interview?
After that interview, I resigned and followed my passion. I remember this was a year before my mother passed away.
Okay.
And she was like, but then you're crazy. What are you going to do? I was like, you know what? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I would have tried.
What did he say in that interview?
I think what drew my attention was his perseverance.
Okay.
And he went through so much, but he still bounced back.
Okay.
And the denominator in that was just running.
Okay.
And I was also, you know, having someone from the same township and similar experiences happened to him that you could relate to.
Sure. Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, cool. Actually, maybe this is a calling.
Damn.
And when Adidas came with that idea, I said, nah, I'm going to take it.
Sure.
And this was 2015.
Journalism.
And then I told my editor that, you know what, I'm not burning bridges, but I have to go do this. This is my calling. I resigned with immediate effect. But I was very smart about it.
Okay.
I also enrolled at a fitness school.
Okay.
Because I wanted a backup.
Okay.
So I had this lady that I was training with, and then she was also a mentor. So she was a trainer for about 20 years. And it's because she saw the passion in me. So like, you know what, why don't you do this?
Okay.
But then I want you to have a qualification as well. Then I went to school, backed up my passion for fitness.
Okay.
And then a friend of mine who was working at Vision Active was like, hey man, they've got a post. Why don't you try it out?
Sure.
And I was a member for like 8 years. So I knew everything that was happening at Vision Active
Absolutely.
then. So I just joined and I just stuck in and then I found myself,
That's so scary.
Yeah.
Scary in the sense that, by the way, 10-year anniversary this year, because if this was 2015, we're in 2025. So you've been on this grind now for like 10 years, clean.
Yeah.
So shout out for that. But what a scary thing to do for me, what I'm picking up from is where you got convicted of something, right?
Yeah.
That passion came back to your mind and then you got the opportunity and you literally put your money where your mouth was.
True.
So it wasn't a matter of just having a big mouth to say, oh, this is cool. You actually then just like, okay, cool, I'm out. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And it's brought you here 10 years later.
Yeah, but I made sure. You know when they say you make sure?
Sure.
I mean, I made sure because,
Yeah.
you know the ironic thing? There's 2 events that happened that shook me.
Yeah.
A year after I decided to do that, my mother passed away in January. And then a year later, we were hit by lockdown.
Yes. Yo.
So my man, these things, they were quite, I think 2017, my mother passed away. And then 2020, about
2020.
2 years later, 3 years later, we're hit by lockdown. Lockdown in the fitness industry, there was no work.
No, there was nothing.
And the only thing I would do was just work online.
Correct. So, Chimisabandu online.
Oh, my brother. And I remember, I would make not even a quarter of what I'm making now. That was sure. If I'm not trying to shame anyone, but then yes, as my salary was bad. It was really bad to a point where I could only buy food and nothing else. Yes. And I would sometimes, and I know like there's some friends, I had friends that would have my back. I would struggle with data. Yeah. Because I'd always be given or assigned workout to do online. And sometimes I'll struggle with data.
100%, because now online was also kind of like via video, right? So you need data for you to be able to see them, that they're doing the right thing.
True.
But it sucks because there's no weights.
There's no weights.
Because now if at my house, what am I lifting? Pots and pans and what?
I saw a lockdown, I had to think. So I would like use brooms, I would use like a cloth to train. Yeah. So I was very creative. Sure. But there was no money. Yes. You know, in the midst of being creative, there must be money so that the creativity can still be rich. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If there's no money, it doesn't make sense. So I had to rethink of did I really make the right decision?
Okay. Yes, absolutely. And it's times like that where you start doubting now to say, hey, if I was in journalism now, imagine how much there was to talk about, right?
And then I'm like, damn. Now the one person that had my back, she's no more. Yeah. What am I going to do now? I was like, yeah. Now I've gotten myself in the pits. Yeah. And I was like, how do I get out? Sure. But I just kept on going.
Perseverance
again. And this is when I remember in the book, Kabila spoke about life is about creative persistence.
Creative persistence.
You have to creatively persist in life.
Sure.
If that doesn't work, you find another way to make it work.
Yes.
After lockdown, post-lockdown, Shield came through and said, you know what, we've got a campaign and we've been looking at you doing your work online, training people. We actually want to put you on a campaign. Okay. I was like, wow, hey, what's happening?
Let's do this.
From nothing to now that I'm working such a big brand.
Correct.
From then I flew sky high. Metro FM came through with the Gym Jam when More Flavor was still there. Yeah. I was part of the trainers there.
Oh yeah, I remember Gym Jam.
Everything was a blessing in disguise.
100%, but also
if I gave up, I wouldn't have gotten everything that I have achieved. So it was sort of like a test from God that, my man, I just want to see how long can you wait for me? Trust you, I waited 2019, 2020. Even some people told me that, you know what, I think you're doing the wrong career.
Sure.
I think you need to go study something else. Because what's going to happen if you guys are hit by a lockdown again? But then that made me so angry. Because nobody knew the fire that was inside of me.
Correct. When
there's fire. But then, of course, I need to also be realistic about it that, hey, if there's no money, there's no fire.
Correct.
We're going to buy a match to light the fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I had to be realistic, but as well, keep myself going by saying it'll work out.
Sure. And I need to keep going.
I keep going. Like, you know, sometimes people say, I don't have a choice. I'm giving up. You know, if you give up, you're giving up on yourself. I had to keep going in order for me to find myself to be the Siya that people are seeing today.
Yes.
There was a Siya that wasn't this Siya that is today. You know, and these are the things that take me back to my journey and my why. My why comes from taking a risk. That something might not work out.
Okay.
And for something to work out, I needed to make it work.
Sure. So there was a big part of that was also on you.
True.
And I think sometimes we find ourselves in a position whereby we think that, hey man, I'm just here. I'm just a vehicle in everything that's happening, and things happen to us and we don't happen to things.
True.
Which kind of, I think, holds us back. It also doesn't give us the opportunity of putting our faith into practice.
True.
Right? Because you've shared now, and you said that it's like literally something where it's like, God is saying, my man,
Yeah, do this.
do this, and then me, I'll show you. But we don't even give him the chance to do that because we don't start by doing anything. So that definitely for me, that resonates very, very hard. And I think it's also now the I love the creative side of that now, whereby you're saying, I had to be creative. I had to persist, sure. But in that, I had to be creative.
Yeah.
Because there's this fire that was inside of you and that was burning and you couldn't put it out besides you actually expressing it.
True. And social media is just one of the platforms that I just like had to share everything, you know, and that's where the Shoe Foundation came in.
Okay.
The Shoe Foundation as well is also part of the running, because without the running, there's no Shoe Foundation.
Hold on. You're going too quick for me now, right? So running, lockdown finishes now, but you're not running now, you're training now.
Yeah.
Right? Lockdown finishes. After lockdown, cool campaigns start coming in. Adidas starts. Now you switch back onto running. Okay.
But now after lockdown, that's when I said, Adidas, I'm fine.
Okay.
I want to do it alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was, I feel like Adidas gave me the platform from 2016.
Yeah.
It helped me grow.
Okay.
And I think after lockdown, that was like the time that I used to find myself and said, you know what, actually, my brother, you need to find yourself.
Okay.
You know, within a brand.
Okay.
Find yourself, and then you'll understand yourself. And then one day, if God wants it, it'll work out again. If it doesn't work out, somebody else will come through. But I had to part ways.
Okay. And
just find myself and rebrand myself.
Okay.
And that's, you find now, I think this is the real me. Without brand association, without anything. This is the raw me.
Okay.
Like this is the everyday Siya you find.
Sure.
You know, and I think I'm enjoying myself like that, because I don't find myself lost in rebranding, because I want to belong.
100%. And you don't find yourself in a position now whereby you need to follow what someone else wants from you. Either if that's attached to a check or whatever the case may be. Now you get to decide.
True.
Naitandi pressure, Siya, because now the pressure is all on you.
I think I wanted to, you know, the pressure makes sense when it's on you.
Okay.
Unlike when it's put by someone else.
Fair.
Because when it's all on you, you either you can make it or break it. But if it's someone else, okay, I'm paid, I have to do it.
Yeah, correct.
I'm not doing it because I love it.
Yes, correct.
And with my work, I'm doing it because I love it. I run the way I do because I love it.
Okay.
I showcase, I don't show off. Okay. I showcase what I'm capable of.
I like that. Yeah.
Because I love it.
Sure.
Like I'm literally passionate. The reason why I'm able to wake up at 4:30 to go train and still go at 2:00 to go run, it's because I love it. Trust me, my schedule is very busy. Like I work from 4:30 until 12:01. Then I knock off.
Yeah.
Then I drive to Soweto.
Yeah.
Then I get my gents. Then I still run for that hour or 2 or 3, no matter, and still head back to work.
Jeez. And then you go back to work after that.
Yeah, maybe I'd have 2 or 3 clients.
Yeah.
I still have to go back. I still have to, because I respect my check.
Of course, yes. It enables you to do the other things.
You know, when you are your own boss, you start to understand that some things, priorities first.
Sure.
You know, I love my family, I love everything, but if there's no money, it doesn't. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of things don't move. A lot of things don't happen.
Even my son knows that. You know what? If I say, my boy, I'm going for a run, he'd either say, okay, I'm gonna go chill with my friends, or okay, can I just sit in the car and just watch you run?
Okay.
Because he knows that how important the running journey is.
Absolutely.
As much as he doesn't understand the vast of it, but then he understands how important it is to me.
Yeah.
Because he's seen, like, he's honestly, because I would sometimes use me dropping him off and get my guy to drive my car, and then I run about like 20 to 25 kilometers because I just want to kill 2 birds with one stone.
100%.
I want to drop him off, and I also want to run. So let me rather get him into the car, get my guy to drive my car, and then I just run behind the car. You know what I mean? And then in that way, he would also draw inspiration and passion. You know, and I don't want him to be a runner, but then he'll find himself, because playing karate, my son just likes different stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's still an 8-year-old, so he'll find himself. But
and you've accepted that.
Yeah, I've accepted that. Although I'm not happy about karate, my man. Because I'm like, where did he see karate? Who's played karate? But then he loves it. He enjoys it so much.
Sure.
You know, that he puts a gun to my head if I don't take him to practice.
Yeah, sure.
Every Sunday.
And soon he'll kick your ass.
True.
Because now he's training karate.
But then now I'm loving that he's also taking responsibility of his own things.
Yes.
He doesn't wait for me to force him to go there.
Yes.
So that's also like he's a good accountability partner, because he's holding me accountable.
Sure.
Also for making sure that he also partakes in sports and he excels.
100%. And you can't sit and say to him, finish what you've started. You can't if you are not doing that, right?
True.
Because kids are so smart these days. They'll be like, not you, my guy, telling me that I have to do this, but here you are telling me that you've got a target, you've got a this, and you're not meeting any of those things. You can't be disappointed in me. I'm not impressed with you. So it's a delicate conversation.
True.
And then now at that stage, okay, cool. Now I'm gonna keep jumping back, right? Okay. At that stage, because I want to get to the part of the foundation as well. At that stage, now you're training, now you're running. I want to do it on my own. You start doing it on your own. Does that make you split the running into 50-50? It's gym and running, or it's still predominantly on this side? Or where does that kind of
I think when I was still doing it, like I was still predominantly on the training. Running was partially.
Sure.
Just to keep the abs lean, just to keep everything, like at bay. And then, I remember 23.
Okay, that's just now.
Yeah, just now. I said, you know what, actually. And I was just going through, just a switch in my life.
Okay.
I was like, what can I do just to challenge myself, man? Just to challenge my energy onto something else.
Okay, because now you felt like you were kind of sitting
there. Because I was running 21s, I was running 10s. Like, okay, cool. I need something. I need a challenge.
Okay.
My mate was like, my man, a marathon. You can do it.
Okay.
I trust you. You put the discipline.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. With my Teka program, he's like, my man, you're moving.
Yeah.
You can do this thing under 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. I said, Cape Town.
Yeah.
One of my clients says, all right, cool. You know what? I like your passion. I'll pay for your tickets and accommodation.
Okay.
I just want you just to go there and run. I just want you just to run. Don't worry about anything. I just want to see you run. Because you've always, I can see that you love this thing.
Sure.
I paid for everything. I went Cape Town, 2023. I came back with 3 hours 39.
Yeah. You were aiming for a sub 4.
I was aiming for a 3:30 on my first marathon. Okay. Imagine. I don't know how I'm running. I don't have a watch. I don't have anything. Nothing. My bro. I had an Apple Watch. And
okay.
when I got into running, they said, this is not a
Yeah.
running watch. So that's why I'm saying I didn't have a running watch. There was no running watch.
Fair, because I also had an Apple Watch before, and my Apple Watch, you'd find that it lags,
True.
right? You're running, but then when you look, you're like, oh, man, there's no way.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
And then I ran 339. I was like, cool. It's my first one. But then knowing me, I was like, I'm not really junkie. People are like, I'm running sub 3. I'm running this. I'm running that. I'm like, you know what? Next year, feel like crazy. I'm going.
So go, what's that? Just put it off for competition.
Inside of me. I'm like, you know what? Actually, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try sub 3.
Okay.
2024.
Next year.
So next year now. Now I'm serious about running now.
Now the program go.
Now I joined Skinny Gang. I said Skinny Gang. I'm fixing things now. I said Skinny Gang. Skinny Gang sub 3 program. They look at me. They're like, sub 3 you. I'm like, yeah, sub 3. They're like, we wanna see this. I'm like, cool.
You're not the size for a sub 3.
Yeah.
Sub 3, Galo, we know the size for a sub 3.
I'm like sub 3. How does I know myself?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. They're like, this one.
Inkani is a bullet.
So to vitality.
Yeah.
127. They're
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
this man. And I'm still lifting weights.
This is the 21, eh?
Because I've always wanted to lift weights and
Yeah.
still run.
Yeah.
But be able to run like the normal.
Yes, correct.
Like normal skinny runners.
Yes.
Run with them, even faster than them. Still lifting weights. I said, they said, stop with lifting weights. I'm like, nah, if I lift weights, I don't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. Sure. I don't know. If I run and don't lift weights, I don't feel right. I kept on lifting my weights. Cape Town came. Cape Town comes. I pray to my God. You know what, my God? You know I've prepared for this thing. You know I'm ready.
Over to you.
Let's go do it. Let's go. I ran. First off, 126. Looking good. Second half. Before the loop of death.
Yeah. There's loop of death coming up in October, guys. Sure.
From that loop of death, I think I lost about 1.5 minutes.
Yeah.
The other minute, I lost it because the sub 3 passed me.
Sure.
Soon as they passed, they said, move, let's move. My legs couldn't move as fast as they were moving.
Yeah.
And mind you, they were just moving at like, I think 4:30. I couldn't even, the fastest I could run was like 4:50.
Don't be like that, bro.
I was like, guys. I remember I was chuffed.
Sure.
I got to the grass there. I crossed the line. They're like, hey, congratulations. 3:03. I'm chuffed there.
Yeah.
I slept for an hour.
Sure.
Didn't wake up.
Yeah.
People went to go get drinks, go get what? I didn't just slept.
Yeah.
After an hour. I didn't even talk to the gents.
Why you're upset?
Gone. Come back December.
Yeah.
Talking to a friend of mine again. She's like, you know what? Actually, there's iDyan's marathon.
Yeah.
And I hear it's flat.
Yeah.
I think you can score a sub 3 there.
Sure.
I'm still upset. I'm like, you know what, this thing is discouraging me. She's like, no, you can do it. You can really do it.
Yeah.
Try this one out. But you're going to have to train. I trained throughout December. I trained January. I trained the whole of Feb.
Yeah.
Feb 29, I said, let's go.
Sure.
But before I ran that one, I went to go donate school shoes.
You went to go to donate school shoes.
So I made sure that I donate school shoes. So
Yeah.
the plan for that one was for me to expand to another province. I want to go run something in that province.
Okay.
And then there was iDyan's marathon in Mpumalanga.
Yeah.
And I'm also from Mpumalanga. And then
Okay, originally from Mpumalanga.
And then I said, I want to go donate there.
Okay.
But not iDyan's side.
Yeah.
I'm from Kamhlanga side.
Okay.
Then I said, you know what? I actually want to go donate. I didn't know the school. I literally got to the accommodation. Then I asked them, is there a school around here? They said, yes, there's a school. We work with them. I'm like, all right, cool. Please call them and tell them I'm coming with 50 pairs of school shoes. I'll just pick these kids myself and give them the shoes.
Yeah.
I got there, I donated the shoes. I think God was like, you know what, my son? Sub 3. There you are. My brother. I've never ran a race so smoothly.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed that race from the first K up until the last K was a bit, like a sub.
As it should be.
Like the last K for a marathon, my man.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how people are doing comrades.
Yeah.
But the last K for a marathon.
Yeah.
You feel like
Yeah, it's the longest. It's the longest.
The longest
K.
thing
Absolutely.
ever.
Yeah.
I remember they were telling me, hang on. Something is in the bag. Hang on.
Yeah. And you feel like you're slow, actually.
If I could, I would have just stopped and said, forget about the sub 3. My legs are tired. It's
painful.
I would have crossed that line. It's at 2:58.
Rockstar mode.
I was like, man, oh man.
Yeah.
God is good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's crazy.
And then from there now, I said, you know what? Actually, it's possible.
Yeah.
You just have to put the mind to it.
Yo. But that, how much of it is mind? Would you say? How much of it is mind? How much of it is body? In terms of running at the level that you're running at, right? Having a scary target that you're aiming towards. How much of it is mind? How much of it is body?
Yo, I'd say 80% is mind, 20% is body.
Yeah. What?
I swear, because I saw it with the off-season program that I was doing now. I swear, my brother, some of those sessions, it was very, very discouraging.
Okay.
I literally was throwing the hand.
Yeah.
I was like, this thing is hard.
Sure.
You know, like when you try to, I say, okay, today I'm going to do it.
This is what I'm aiming to do today.
I'm like, tempo run.
Yeah.
Okay, 10K.
Yeah.
Let me try for a 39. I haven't put on my, I'm like, all right, cool. Today, gents. Okay, I'm going to put on my Garmin watch.
Yeah.
Make sure that everything is there.
Yeah.
My Garmin will tell me if I'm running 40 minutes. I'm like, while my training weight is hitting 36, I'm hitting 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, but will I ever?
Yeah.
Then at some point, I'm like, actually, man, this thing is getting hard, man.
And why am I even continuing?
Did I even set the right target for myself? I'm like, nah, I can't even press 350 consistently. How am I gonna? I'm like, I'm gonna embarrass myself, man. No, man.
Okay.
Now the
doubts start coming into your mind, bro.
I'm like,
should I change my target? But
I can't, because I've committed.
God.
I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool, it's fine.
Yeah.
Let me try a different strategy.
Sure.
So there's these boys that I always help out with running shoes and stuff. I hit them up. I'm like, yo, so these boys that run for Castas in Menya, like very fast boys.
Okay.
Like they're still in their 18s, 19s. They're very fast. I'm like, hey, gents, I've got a task here, gents. Yeah. And I know you guys can help me conquer this thing. I want you guys to pace me. The secret to me to run the way I am was getting people that are faster than me.
Sure.
I think that was the game changer for me.
Sure. They discourage you. I feel like they discourage me because now you're always faster than me. Now I'm just like,
as much as they're discouraging me, but they're also pushing me to get to that level. But then obviously, I'm like, all right, gents, we can't just poo from the beginning. Gents, come on. Sure. Pace me at least for the first 2-3K so that I can also build the tempo. Yeah. And then you guys can go. Because that's how I want to finish anyway. So your guys finish or your guys push, that's going to be my finish.
Correct.
So I was mimicking how I remember like the Kenyan, they say people on TikTok, they say he hops, he doesn't run.
Correct.
And there was a point where I was doing my long run. So I'm like, hey man, actually, that's why this boy is running like this. So even when you're running with people, there's a different energy, even the running style. There's so much that you learn from other people just from running with them, especially if they are on a different level.
Yes, correct.
Even below.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, life happens sometimes in a race that you might be humbled.
Sure.
That you might sometimes succumb to running at a slower place.
Yeah.
And that's when you appreciate running with someone who's slower than you. Because you get to run at that pace.
At that time, you must call me and run with me. When you want so much slower.
They say it's sub-halala.
Yeah.
But for my first marathon, I found myself running at sub-halala.
Sure.
But when you find me running a 10K, I'll give you 43 minutes.
Sure.
But when I say marathon, I ran sub-halala. I ran 3:39. And out of the 3:39, the last 3Ks, I was sub-halala pace. I was like, okay, let me just finish.
Yeah, correct. I'm just chasing the line at this point.
Exactly.
Now. Yeah.
But then I learned from those, from my 3:39 to my 3:03 to my 2:08. It's 2:58.
Yeah.
That's just lessons. Absolutely. Even with the 2:58, I wasn't happy with some point of the race.
Yeah.
Yes, sure, I got us my sub 3, sure. But I could have done better.
So, correction.
And I think that's what makes running interesting.
Sure.
Because every single time you reach a goal, you want to set another one.
100%.
And another one takes you to another level. You won't be the same person you were when you ran the previous goal.
Sure.
Like, Siya's not the same person he was last year Cape Town Marathon versus this year.
Yeah.
This year, my confidence is here because I've got my sub 3 already.
Sure.
So now I know how to run a sub 3.
Yeah.
and sustain that pace.
Correct. And your mind has been
It
there.
might been there. Now that I've been there, I can channel now a pace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's always, you might set goals.
Yeah.
You might not reach them.
Sure.
But it's always lessons. My man, I'm someone, I've got a friend that always says, but Siya, you're always ambitious, eh? Why do you always, I'm like, you know what? If I fail, I fail. I'm just like that. If I fail, I fail.
But one thing for me.
But one thing for me,
Yeah.
I will work hard. And if it works out,
Yeah.
my hard work will be a lesson to many people.
100%.
Because people are taking notes of how I'm able to push from where I was to where I am now. And how I'm able to combine the weights.
100%. And win or lose, right? So what I think and what I like about that is that win or lose, right? You can have a target, a scary target, hairy target that you're aiming towards, right? And I often think, the hard work is in the training, guys.
Yeah.
The hard work, I remember I sent you a message before thingy as well, before Durban 10K.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's a victory lap now. Man. The hard work is there.
True.
And that's what builds you as a person. It's the working towards. Otherwise, on the day, anything can happen. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But to your point, it's also there's people watching and people seeing. And what they see is the massive machine that is working in the background, which is the hard work and the training and the persistence.
Because the posting is not about showing off. It's just about showing people just the journey, man, that, hey, actually I'm working on this. And it's still a challenge. Because if I can go back to when I started, like post Odil's funeral, when you came back, when myself and Club Keep Going decided to train for Durban. Yo, when that boy said 350 pace, I said 410 pace. Yeah, I look at him, he looks at me, he said, my boy, Izophuma marale pace. I remember just looking at him and said, Izophuma boy. But just saying like in a very low voice, like, Izophuma boy. Yeah. I Keep Going left. I was left with the gents that take the videos and drive my car. I'm like, gents, I think this boy is crazy. This boy wants me to run at this pace. And then we kept on going session after session. And the more work I put in, the easier the strides got. So if I didn't keep on going again.
Correct.
I like the name that he uses, Club Keep Going.
Yes.
Because the keep going is what kept us going, man.
Keep going. What we need you to do is keep going. At the end of story.
And using a high mileage approach is what helped me as well.
Sure.
Because I'm an adrenaline junkie. So I love high mileage. I remember I was reading Running Man. And someone was talking about high mileage. How they use high mileage to improve their pace. Sure. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, let me just learn from that. Let me be on off season. And because Hitler's getting ready for comrades, let me do the long runs with them.
Sure.
Even though I don't do the full mileage, if he's doing a 25, I'll do a 22.
Okay.
If he's doing 30, I'll do 5. So I'll just push him. And that channeled me to be where I am. Because the pushing with him was also getting me to the next phase of my running now. Like the next phase of saying, okay, now I can run a sub 38 now. Yes. It's
not a surprise.
Yeah, it's not a surprise now. It's there. I can now run it.
Yeah.
Give me a 21. Yeah. I can give you a 130 anywhere you put me.
Sure.
So we were focusing on the 10.
Yeah.
But we were also focusing on the bigger picture.
No,
which is this now.
I love that. I love that there's also a bigger picture involved, right? Yeah. Because a lot of the time, and I was saying to someone else that we set goals, but we set them too close and there's no bigger picture. Yeah. And that's why you also get discouraged, right? That also becomes a discouraging factor to you where you set a goal and then you're like, yeah, but it doesn't matter anyways. It's a small goal anyways. True. When there's a bigger picture and a bigger thing and a bigger why, which is something that I hear very often in this running community is why. And know your why. Because there's gonna come a time when
True. Trust me, on that 42 kilometers, I see they say Comrades Cape Town Marathon is sold out.
Yeah.
Those people are gonna ask themselves why. At some point in that race, you will ask yourself, but why did I do this?
Sure.
Why did I do this?
100%. And just before we get to, I want us to talk about a little bit about the shoes, right? Made mention of the shoes. Just before we get there though, Cape Town Marathon coming up in October. What's that? What are you going to be thinking about? What's your why? In that loop of death, the final 3Ks. What is your why? What are you thinking about then?
Final loop of death.
Yeah.
Why does it humble me every single time?
Okay.
No, that thing has humbled me twice.
It'll humble you every
Yo.
time you run it, though.
Nah.
Loop of Death is the name of that particular strip, right?
But there must be a strategy to run this loop of death. Can't just open a sifa on this loop of death.
They must start it the other way around, sculling eye.
No, but then I know this year I'm gonna go like with like a full on strategy. I think now I'm a better runner. You know, I'm a more of a structured runner now.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Like
never
before.
start out. You never start too fast. That
Okay,
doesn't
I can-
catch you.
Starting off too fast,
Yeah.
the adrenaline kicks in. But then at some point, like I know for sure, like where to relax, where to accelerate. Like I've gotten better to a point where I even understand my strides. Like
Okay.
before, if you tell me, okay, 5K strides, relax, 5K, I'm like, hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, all I know
Hey, that's me right
when
now.
when I'm tired, I'm like, all right, cool. Like let me just relax for a bit and then I go.
Sure.
And then there was okay, no, there's actually fat leg where like you can relax for about 200 meters and then 800 meters you push back to your pace. Then I'm like, and then they're like, no, there's interval running. Yeah, there's fat leg running. Fat leg running is running at a slow speed and then picking up. Let's say like you were doing a 1,200 meter run.
Okay.
For the 200 meters, you relax. You push for 1,000. You relax again for 200. You do that.
And
like,
what, your
repeatedly.
strides change?
Stride change. So there's
Hi,
a
guys.
point where, you know, after every single time after a kilometer, I don't know if that happens to you, but then every single time I change gears, I tend to slow down before I go forward.
Okay.
Maybe let's say I clock a K
Yeah.
at 340. My next K won't necessarily be 340.
Sure.
I'd start maybe at 350, 355, just so that like I can take a breather and then I take it back.
Yeah, relax because now you're going to
Yeah,
capacity now.
Exactly. So that's fat leg. Fat leg, you save, push.
Yeah.
Save, push. Save. Sort of like you're pumping.
Yeah.
And then you go. You pump, you go.
Do you know
pump,
what us normal people call it? You run walk.
Ah,
That's what we do. We run and then we
You walk.
walk. But I mean, absolutely. I think because we run at different levels,
Yeah.
right? It's for me. It sounds like the same thing, but obviously it's the pace that
the
becomes
pace.
the big
True.
differentiator. So going into Cape Town now, you are going into and for you, it's to exercise. What? That discipline that I
Discipline
can
now.
be so disciplined
I think
that
now
this thing
it's a
won't
matter
humble
of
me.
ukungakhali manje.
Okay.
Hey, because I got carried away last year.
Okay.
I think because all the gents were there. You know, like
Feeling good.
sub 3 last year, we were even running faster than sub 3 pass.
Yeah.
We had our own Joburg. You know Joburg Siya Papa. You know Joburg Siya Papa. We had our own Joburg
Sure.
sub 3 pass.
Yeah.
Pushing there.
Yeah.
And when Sihle and Odile pushed, Marima pushed. Let's run fast push.
Yeah.
Kamu pushed.
Yeah.
I said, mina ngisalela. The rest was history.
Washa.
And that's just the lesson that came. Because I remember for Elance, Shamase called me
Yeah.
and said, you know what, my boy, I've seen you've been training. You're working hard.
Yeah.
But please, stick with the sub 3. Like he literally called me.
To the plan. Yeah.
Stick to the plan and stick to the sub 3 pass. Don't get carried away. I know you can be fast. I know you've got good strides, but just stick to this pass. Don't try anything funny this time around. My brother, trust me, I was like a child that was told, stay here. Don't move.
Oh, don't go anywhere. I'm coming back
If we
now.
move a little bit with us.
Yeah.
If we don't, stay there. If you don't hear anything, just stay.
Yeah, sure.
I was even told, don't even look at your watch. Trust the process.
Sure.
That's when I was like to myself, you know what? I tell myself, trust the process today. I'm testing the process today.
Yeah,
like
sure.
I'm legit. I'm trusting other people to carry me through the line before 3 hours.
100%.
And when I crossed that line, I went back to Shamas and said, you know what? Actually, yeah, I know you were right.
Because you trusted the process.
I trusted the process.
Fully.
So I wasn't just saying trust the process, be like a exe.
Yeah.
I was lucky at the end, sure. But then trusting the process was a bit tough.
Yes. So you struggled through that.
My man. Yo.
Because what? Because you're feeling good.
I'm feeling good.
And you're feeling like, I can do this.
But as
quicker.
well, I don't want to be carried away.
But I'm glad.
Because what if now my legs stop moving now? Well, what do I do now? Do I say, gents, Can I hug on your back? Nah, I need to. I can't. So I had to say, okay, cool. Okay, the gents are saying stay here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving at 4:10.
Yeah.
We are fine. We can relax. We can take water. We can do it. So I was taking it's like I was at school as well.
Yeah.
But that was a good lesson because I wouldn't have ran a sub 3 so well if it wasn't for them.
I love that. It's such a big test because we like to always say, right, and claim that as a runner, you become so disciplined.
Yeah.
The biggest thing in running, discipline, this. But we never talk about ego. And we never talk how dangerous ego is.
Yeah.
When this process that you've been following, on the last day, on race day, you decide to I'm not trusting the process now. I'm trusting this. Yes.
Yeah, because if I trusted myself or my process, I could have be saying now, I missed it again.
Correct. I like that.
And because we set targets.
Yeah.
People will come back and say, but you set the target.
Yes.
What happened? And I have to go back and answer that. Okay, this is what happened.
Yes.
And unfortunately, because people want to see you progress,
yes,
you also put a gun to your head and say, you know what, actually I have to do this.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for them, but I have to because I've committed to this.
Yes.
I've committed to the journey that I'm gonna run Cape Town Marathon and I'll do it so well. And I can't get there and just
it's a promise to yourself. Exactly. Sure. And also throw out all the hard work that you've been putting in leading up to that.
Because it would be something else if I was just saying, okay, no, God for everyone. No, everyone for themselves. God for everyone.
God for us all.
God for us all, and hope that everything will just work out on race day. No. I'm not that kind of person.
Sure.
I mean, I put in, I work. I literally work. I don't care if you say run 50 kilometers in a day and I've got 10 clients. I'll make time and go run the 50 kilometers, go back to my clients.
Yeah.
Are
you guys getting paid secretly somewhere?
Nothing. nothing.
But what you're getting obviously is more than money.
True. But I had to trust the process. If I didn't trust the process, I wouldn't have the followers that I have today.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be doing the things that I am doing today. I wouldn't even be making the money that I'm making today.
Absolutely. At some point, there's been a golden thread of you having to trust the process throughout this.
This is me going through lockdown, getting paid 1,200 per month. And fast forward now, I'm grand. And this is just God saying, if you didn't trust me, I wouldn't put you there. I would have just left you like everybody that I've left there because they didn't trust. So sometimes you need to deprive yourself from certain things in order for you to get somewhere. Sure. My man, I stopped drinking for the most part of my life. I think for 12, 13 years. I've only started being social now because I had to loosen up. Hey, I was a very serious person, my man. I didn't drink, I didn't party. Okay, I still don't party.
You come across as a very serious person.
I don't like the nightlife. I don't know. That's not me.
Yeah.
If I go out, okay, shop, we'll go out, go do something. Then I want to go back and sleep.
Yeah.
Because I need to wake up tomorrow morning to go run or train.
Sure.
Because that has become my why I do it.
Yeah.
I don't do it because I'm scared of losing everything. I'm doing it because I love it.
Yeah.
And I love it because it wakes me up every single day, 100%. My man. I wake up before my alarm. My alarm rings at 3:30. I wake up at 2:30 every day. And sometimes my body is sore. Yeah. I'm coming back from a long 2-hour run on a Wednesday. Thursday morning, I need to wake up and train other people. Because training other people as well, I'm also training in a way.
So sort of you must give us energy. And
so if I'm training 10 people, I train 10 times a day. Plus the run, that's 13.
Yeah, no.
And mind you, I can't just run.
Yeah.
I have to give the energy.
Yes, correct. Because now you're not progressing, right? If you are going to say, okay, I'm supposed to run, this is your training plan at this place, and you don't run at that pace because you are tired, then you're not progressing.
I'm not.
You've just wasted your time. True. Actually, that's what you've done.
So I have to, because even with the pace as well, especially with the speed sessions, people don't know the speed sessions, they give me goosebumps.
Yeah, you look like you're having the time of your life when you're running. This is the thing.
I am? Buddy, I remember I was training my client on yesterday.
Yeah.
She's like, so what are you doing today? I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking of just doing 1,000s or 400s. She's like, you see, you're starting now. I don't like this. You need to get someone who's going to help you get direction. I don't like this.
Sure.
I'm like, yeah, actually, you're right, man. I hate this feeling of, because I just feel nervous when it comes to speed sessions. Because I know with speed sessions, not like a long run.
Yeah.
Long run we play, we call the chance.
Yes, you can.
We sleep.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But speed sessions, there's no such. You sleep, but you sleep at the end.
Yeah.
'Cause
Bang.
In the middle, you need to push.
Yeah.
And there's certain buttons we need to press. And if I'm not pressing those buttons, I know for sure that I'm not going into the right direction.
Correct.
Even yesterday's session, I know I said it's an easy session, first one back. I had to press the right buttons in order for me to see the progress that, okay, cool.
Sure.
Actually, from that training block, there's a continuation from there. Because I don't want to, because I'm not starting from scratch.
Yes. You're starting from somewhere and you need to act like you're starting from
And now I've added a base.
Yeah.
But now the base is halfway.
Yes.
I need to make it a full thing now.
100%.
Right? And the base, it's going to carry me to the promised land, my brother. 255.
Canaan land.
Taking us to the promised land.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. It's 2:55 for Cape Town Marathon this year.
I'm crossing my fingers.
Just train. Don't cross fingers. Train, pray, run. Simple. Just that simple. Siya, tell me about the shoes.
So the shoes, the motivation was the loss of my mother.
Okay.
I started the shoe drive because in her honor.
Okay.
And started in 2018 with 5 pairs.
2018, 5 pairs.
5 pairs. And to date, I've donated more than 2,000 and still going.
Okay.
We've donated in Soweto.
Okay.
Like most of the parts of Soweto. Deep Blue, Orlando, Meadowlands, Pineville, Klipspruit, you name it. Went to Alexandra. Now I'm in Mpumalanga. So it's always been my vision to expand to other provinces.
Absolutely.
Because my mother, who was a teacher, she was focusing on the foundation phase.
Okay.
And she started a similar thing at the school as well. And I started like a uniform drive where the teachers would contribute 100 Rand and they would buy whatever that the kids need or one child needs. If like a child like has got a need, maybe like a jersey or tracksuits, they'd use that money to buy.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, cool, let me just start the foundation.
Okay.
And the running and the foundation, they coincide.
Okay. How so?
Without the running, there wouldn't be the foundation.
Okay.
Because I'm able to get I'd call them sponsors.
Yeah.
Through my running.
Okay.
Or through my social media presence.
Okay.
I'm able to post now and say, please help me get 100 pairs.
100%. And now you've got a bigger reach.
Yes. In less than a month, I'm able to get that 100 pairs. I don't go and ask anyone. I don't knock on anyone's door. People just voluntarily say,
absolutely,
please, how can I help? So I'm really grateful for that. I think that's one of the blessings that I have from God.
Sure.
That whatever that I touch just turns into gold.
But also, I think you're very purpose-driven around it, right? You also, so what I've realized is from some of the things that you told me is that you don't say, I'd love to start donating shoes.
Yes.
Dear God, please help me. And then sit down. You've actually built a funnel to say, okay, what do I enjoy? What do I love? Running. How can I get this running to help me also achieve other things? Right? And then it's like running. Okay, let me document this running. Sharp. I'm doing the running anyways. Let me document it. Documenting it is so that I can also show others, showcase. I can also teach others, etc., etc., etc. But that will cause people to get onto my platform. True. Once people get onto my platform, those very same people I can use, or those very same people rather can help me to be able to fulfill this, is to getting shoes. True. So is structured, which is what I really, really like about it. I think sometimes we miss that. We just like to throw things into the air, you know what I mean? And just be like, yeah, but I'm doing a good thing. Donating school shoes is a good thing, my man. So it should work, you know? And then you want to say, everyone, hey, guys, donate, help me to your 5 followers. No, build something that is going to help you to be able to attract people and then extend your reach.
Yeah.
And it's all hard work.
True. And the one thing that was very bizarre, that I heard from one of my clients, that's very, very wealthy. He was like, you know what, you're doing something that I've never done. I've got all the money, but I've never thought of what you're doing. Then I was shocked that, Kanti, what are people thinking? Like, what are we doing with our money? Where's the money going?
Yeah.
And I'm happy like today, like there's a lot of people like that were touched by what I do. And I'm seeing a lot of people now that are donating school shoes.
Oh, nice. That's
like a lot, like a whole lot. I saw Coach Wandy from the Comrades. He also donated school shoes. So it's becoming a thing.
Nice.
And I'm happy that people are not about themselves, but about others.
Yeah.
Because if you can go donate at these schools, you'd be surprised, man. Even going around this time of the year, you'd expect all the kids to have like proper school shoes, proper uniform.
Correct. I mean, it's been like 7 months into the year.
Into the nothing.
There's a huge need.
I swear, I'm planning to go to Mpumalanga next week because I've received the 60 pairs that I needed in 3 weeks. So next week I'm planning to go to Mpumalanga. I'm definitely sure. Yeah. Definitely sure there's gonna be 1 or 2. Yeah. Or even 4. Yeah. Like, cause I'm not sure of the thing of, and also the one thing that I don't tell people who I am when I go donate and where I come from. I just say the foundation. Me, that doesn't matter. No. How I get them, because even the teachers, they're like, but then, we are so young. We expect this big shot, this old man that's gonna come. I'm like, no, it's me. And sometimes I come in my running stuff. Yeah. I come in my shorts. Yeah. And then you're like, but then who's this guy? Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm this person. And then I show you my page. I'm like, oh no, I do this. You're like, oh. And then you say, but can you trust this one? Then I say, no, I'll come back. Don't worry. I won't give you a day. Sure. But I'll just call you and say, I'm coming on this day. Yeah. Page. Things are just happening. Yeah. Like I'm getting like last year I got help from MIPA too. They donated school shoes for me. I partnered with another foundation. We did. That's why I went to Alexandra. So the reason I went to Alexandra because that foundation was already helping the community there. So all right, cool. Let me just partner up with you, and then we go to Alexandra. You can choose the schools, and then I let them choose their schools. Sure. And then they gave me 4 schools. Then we donated to the 4 schools. In Mpumalanga, it's home, and I'm trying just to play around with Mpumalanga. I just started at Elands. Yeah. I've met a running club there. I want to talk to the gents there. Maybe we can throw something because the goal is to run to the school and do something there. Nice. That's the goal. Nice. So I like that. That's like an activation, right? Like whereby you're making the two worlds kind of collide, right? True. I mean, it's oftentimes that we talk about running the community. Yeah. But it's the first time that I've seen the community coming out in this way. Right, whereby you are able to link those two things. The community is always us amongst ourselves. Because I'm seeing these things, community with the running club that I'm helping us. Yeah. And the coach stopped me this one time. I actually, you know what? The one thing I like about you, you don't promise these kids anything. Whenever you have, you stop, you give, you go. You only hear which actually that guy came through and gave us this. Yeah. I'm like, I don't like promising people anything because once you promise, it might not happen. Rather, whenever, I just give,
and then in that way, you don't disappoint anyone.
Nah, I don't have the, what do you call it? It's not my responsibility to make sure, but it's also my responsibility to keep my promise.
100%, and that promise is the first person that you've made the promise to is you. How do we get involved?
So the shoes, I always get lists from the schools. Okay. And then because I work with the foundation phase, the most important phase of children's schooling.
Foundation.
For the foundation.
The name says it all.
And then usually the kids are from size 10 to 7 or 8, depending on the sizes. And then I don't like posting the sizes, the list on my page or anything. If someone wants the list or how they can donate, they can just DM me or send me a message or even comment on a video, and then I'll send you a DM.
Okay, cool, 100%.
Because I'd like, and there's no pressure.
Sure.
It does not with me because a lot of people are buying 10. Sure. Even if you buy one, I appreciate you so much because that one is important. I might be short of 1 pair to reach my target. I might be short of 1 minute to reach my target. Yeah. But if I reach that minute, I've reached my target. Yeah. So even that 1 pair, it's important to me.
Absolutely.
Me, I don't care. And then what I do as well, once I reach my target, I then choose kids to buy school uniform for in that same school.
Yeah.
Because some people send me money.
Yeah.
And then I don't use all the money for school shoes.
Yes, correct.
Because I'm always strategic about how I run my foundation.
Yeah.
So I use some of the cash to buy school shoes.
Sure.
Some of the cash to buy uniform.
Sure.
Some of the cash to plan for my next location.
Yes.
Now that I've reached my target for this one, I'm planning for my next location now.
Okay.
I don't know as yet, but something will tell me.
Sure.
Because I don't plan to go to the school. The reason why I'm going to the school, we're laying my aunt to rest, who lives in Malahleni.
Yeah.
And I happen to see the school there.
Okay.
So that's how it works every single time.
Sure.
I'm walking around, I'm running, I see a school, I take a picture or I take note of it. I come back, I do my research, I call them, or I just find someone to liaise with in that area. I say, as in, please go to that area, to that school, get me a list or get me the numbers. Sure. I mean, I'll talk to them.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't like, okay, before it was schools that I went to, school that my mother taught at, because I feel like that is my mother's school.
Correct. Yes, you've got a close connection to that
school.
Yep.
So that's where I donated the 5 pairs.
Sure.
In 2018. That's when I went back again a year later to donate 25 to show them that the foundation is growing.
Yes.
And then this year, at the end of October, after Cape Town, my mother's turning 68. So I'll round it off and make it 100. And I want to donate school shoes at that school.
Sure.
To say, you know what, it's been 8 years, and the 5 pairs they've now
grown to
given birth to 1,000 pairs. We've helped, the 5 pairs that are donated at Tabisang Primary School has today helped a lot of kids
100%.
In the country. And we are still going.
100%.
You know when MT said we're in the building, but we're still going in. I'm here.
Sure.
I'm not there yet.
Sure. Yeah.
No, 100%. So I'm still knocking on those doors. You know, I'm still hoping that big brands would come through and help me out with this, because this is bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that I want to live, man. Like when I started with this foundation, started like a joke, right?
Yeah.
And this was just me thanking God for giving me a job, because, you know, working at a collection of Vision Active is every personal trainer's dream. Because at a collection, you get to make real money.
Yeah, sure.
You know what?
Absolutely.
And this is just me thanking God, just saying, you know what? Lockdown was hard. I've lost my mother. I've had to find myself. I've had to start a new career. Now here's a foundation to tell you that, you know what? Actually, I'm doing just fine.
Sure.
And I'm just happy to see my baby growing so much, man.
Yeah.
Like, the way my baby's growing, like I always get, like I get surprised. Like I even cry sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, and the gospel keeps me going. I'm running a sub-3 pace. Just know that CS listening to gospel.
Yeah.
If you see me, I swear to God, like
I love that.
I'm a guy that only, I'm a player, I'm a piano, because you know what? I need to relate to people.
Sure.
But personally, jump into my car, spiritual music.
Yeah.
My running, spiritual music. I sometimes use even spiritual music even in my running videos. Because I know, man, I'm driven by God, I'm walking up by God, I'm pushed by God, I am God.
My guy.
I am what I am because of God. So I'm nothing without God. So I'm just always grateful and thankful. And also, I think my mother gave me the name Siya, and that's my only name.
Sure.
For a reason.
Yeah.
Because I think the day that the Lord says it's your time, a lot of people will say thank you. A lot of them won't even know my name. Because some people, 23 years ago, I went to go donate at the school that my mother did her hours before she became a teacher at. I went to go donate to the school there. It was a birthday on that day. So I said, I want to go to the school and donate. I was standing in a queue at a Pick and Pay. Their parents were talking about me, but they had no idea they were talking about me. Until one of the kids said, no, actually, this is the guy that donated the shoes. And then the mother was like, but then, you know, you can hear, but not saying anything. I was like, no, I can't say anything.
Yeah.
I've done my part.
Yeah, correct. 100%.
Even like, the kid was like, are you sure these are my shoes? They're like, yeah, they're your shoes. They're like, oh, but they knew.
Yes.
Then in my heart, I'm like, that means some kids, they don't have the privilege of wearing a brand new pair of shoes.
Absolutely.
So that's what sparked my why into starting the foundation. I wanted every child to have the privilege of owning a fresh pair of shoes. I remember someone said, do you take second-hand shoes? I'm like, no. I don't take second-hand shoes. I with school shoes, but running shoes, sure I can. But school shoes, no. This one, it has to be new.
Sure.
It has to add enthusiasm in a child's life.
Absolutely.
Whenever they look into these shoes, they must say, okay, mama, tomorrow school.
Yeah.
You know what? Then I know I've done my job.
Yeah.
That's how we eliminate Nyaope. That's how we take the kids off the streets from smoking hardly. That's how we take them away from all the things that lead them to doing other things that are going to lead them astray.
Yeah, so that they're not like, gyafana mos, gyafana. Then it's something to look to.
True. Before, people would think I'm showing off, running topless. Now they understand the gene. And people have to see something in order for them to understand.
Yeah.
Now they saw something. Actually, this guy, he's not just doing it. He's actually, and now there's an entourage. They're like, so I'm even grateful that there's also a lot of lessons in me finding myself in this journey. Because I'm also finding myself. I'm just totally now. I'm not the perfect Siya.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
You'll always change. You'll change over time, right?
True. So it's just an evolution of finding yourself. Also making people understand who I am. I'm not just a topless runner. Yes, I love running topless, but I'm not just a topless runner. There's more to me than just running topless. Yeah. And that's the Shoe Foundation. Correct. That's I can run topless and still go to the school and go donate shoes. That removes the showing off to, he cares.
So tell me about this topless piece. Why do you run topless?
My man, you can see my body.
It's an advert. Also, you must remember that your body is an advert for what you do. Also,
true. I think as well for me, man. It's a money maker in a way.
Sure.
Not a money maker for other things.
Yeah.
About OnlyFans. No. Money maker, because it is, like you said, it's my billboard.
Yes.
If I can maintain a body 365 and still running 365, who are you to say otherwise?
Genius. It's genius. That's genius.
The reason I document my journey, just show people that it's possible.
Love it.
You can maintain and run. Yeah. And still run fast.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Because I was always surprised by
that's excellent, man.
Why the guys from overseas able to push the way we're pushing.
Yeah.
How special are they? Tina we. And South Africans are strong. Like Africans are strong. We're way stronger than them. Way strong.
Absolutely.
Then I was like, actually, the trick here, consistency, mchan.
You've taken it. No. You've actually killed it. You've killed it. I love that look and that approach to it. And it also still leads back into the whole thing that I've been saying the whole episode. That, see, I so calculated that this is done because of this and this, and it leads into this, and it's going to cause this. Yeah. I'd love to sit here and chat to you the whole day, but I can't. So, I asked you to bring something special for me.
All right, cool.
Did you do that?
You know what I brought for you?
Sure.
I brought for you a verse that I always go back to.
Sure.
When things are good.
Yeah.
When things are bad.
Yeah.
When I plan.
Yeah.
When I pray. Before a race. We set goals because we've got vision.
Sure.
And vision is something that we have to do something in order for it to work. I train because I am driven by my vision.
Okay.
And my vision comes from the book of Habakkuk 2, verse 1 to 2. Just talks about vision. Writing your vision on a piece of clay so that whoever reads it is able to run with it. Although that vision may take time or it may tarry, do not be shaken. Delayed, but not denied.
Absolutely.
God has not forgotten.
There we go.
I've missed targets and I've reached them. But if I gave up, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am.
Yeah.
So, I'm driven by the gospel. I'm driven by, I think God is the reason why, because I was shaken in my life. I lost the most important person in my life. So I had to trust God in order for me to be where I am.
Sure.
So the gospel is what I carry. I don't carry coins in my shoes. I don't carry my mother. I don't carry anything. I carry God in my heart and faith. Faith is what brought me here.
Yeah.
Faith is what will carry me through to the promised land, which is the 255.
Yeah,
I haven't forgotten.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it, and we'll hold you to that. Thank you so much. I can't say thank you. I'm mailing it. Amen. For sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
My name.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I mean, it's a thing, and I think it's an old thing now where people really had been afraid to talk about things like you are, and now we can sit and we can just chat about it, and something that can be you can be proud of, because it is where it comes from, right? That's where your vision comes from. That's where your why is, and I love that. It's a beautiful why, and thank you so much for sharing it with us, right? Before we go, we're gonna have to go now. Before we go, I've got a quick game that I like to play. It's just a couple of questions that I ask you what you prefer, this, that, or the other, and then we'll close the show, unfortunately. And then okay, cool. Let's just get straight into it. Training with a heart rate monitor or not?
Yeah,
heart rate monitor. Okay. Running before or after strength training? After. Tired muscles. Strava or Garmin Connect for tracking?
Strava can be discouraging. I Garmin Connect.
Okay. Running in a race with a fast pace or a more relaxed pace? I know the answer to that.
Fast pace. Let's get work done and be done and go.
The answer is always fast. And then the last one, going for a quick shakeout run or taking a rest day before a big race?
I think a shakeout run.
A shakeout.
Shakeout run. I don't know. There's just something about the culture of doing a shakeout run and running well the next day. This is resting and being sluggish on the next day. So yeah, shakeout runs have got a way of just releasing the nerves.
100%. Shake out, right? That's what you're shaking out.
I swear, because even in Durban,
the
Saturday before the run, we're nervous, my brother.
Yeah, sure, of course.
I was nervous.
Absolutely.
Oh, sure, I had to, you know what I mean, do my thing.
Yeah.
You know, but deep down, nervous.
You're shaking in your pants.
Because the target was high. So I'd say shakeout run, at least I'd get to understand the chants, get the chat. You know, we get to grab something to eat.
Yeah,
we get to relax a bit, and then I'm out of there. The next day is race day.
100%.
And then we get it.
Knock it. 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, Siya Mashele, the topless runner for a reason. The topless runner for a reason. There we have it. Guys, if there's any comments, questions, anything that you want to know, let us know. Drop a comment in there, as well as if you would like to pitch in and also help Siya in donating shoes as well. You're more than welcome to reach out to us as well, or reach out directly to him in the DMs. And we'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys later. Shout out to Siya for coming through.
Shout out to the spiritual topless runner. I think I'm going to change my name now. Spiritual topless runner. Now that people know that Ngumfundi.
There we go. Shout out. Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next episode. Cheers. Goodbye.